Hey everyone. So, first video in the new house and the new hobby space. I figured it was a perfect time to talk about where I'm taking the channel from here. It's been a long time since I uploaded anything, obviously. Uh, Even a longer time since I uploaded anything that actually had some work into it that I felt proud of. For those who did not catch the community post some months back, kind of laying out what's going on, I'm not exactly feeling the variety gaming content anymore. Everyone and their mother's doing it, and I kind of wanted my channel and what I'm doing on it to mature from its beginnings as teenager slash young adult, chasing trends, playing whatever games he can afford, and saying bad words because it's funny. And I want to make something. So I kind of decided to do a little bit of a pivot, and I'm pretty happy with the idea of where I'm going. Something that's really grabbed me and kind of, I want to say honestly, has been pretty helpful in giving me something to focus on, has been miniatures. Warhammer, I have BattleTech, I've got the Dark Souls board game, and a bunch of Etsy orders that I've been painting the crap out of. And I've been watching some very talented people on YouTube and kind of following them along, following some of their kit bashes. I've got a few kit bashes that are only really there because of some incredibly talented people on YouTube on my shelf back behind me. So that's where we're going here. We're pivoting from a variety gaming channel to a miniatures and wargaming channel. I still have to get a hold of a little bit of hardware. As you can see, this camera that is doing a lot of focusing in and out, as well as a few other things. I think I might be looking at getting a tripod and small camera so we can have a proper desk down view. But what you can expect in the future, a much nearer future now that I'm properly moved into my new office, is a large amount of, well, this. Little plastic men. And I guess some talk about rules and things and news surrounding the hobby. I've actually done a recording with a couple friends where we play around talking and tier listing tanks, which is quite funny. So I figured I'd go ahead and talk about why this change. I've already talked about how I'm tired of variety gaming, but why is this what grabbed me? Well, if you're watching, buddy, you know who you are, and shout out to you. A friend of mine back in high school in like 2012 or 2013 hooked me up with the Orcs out of his box set, the Assault on Blackreach box set specifically. He kept the Marines, he gave me the Orcs, took me down to the local comic book store where I had never been before, and introduced me to this game called Warhammer 40k, this scene, these people, and to say I was hooked is an understatement. Yeah, that was my first time going there. This was a comic book store in my hometown called New World, and I got into the scene there. I met people, made friends, started having my D&D games there, among other things, and next thing I knew, I had a large amount of Orcs, and I was hooked. But then life happened. I went to college, I moved back in with my folks after college didn't work out, I went and moved internationally twice. And to say that I did not exactly have a lot of time for the hobby is, well, an understatement. Until about last year, the year before last, something like that, where I made the long hiatus return from starting in 5th edition and ending in 5th edition to starting at the beginning of 10th edition. So, to say it was a bit of a jump is a whole thing, but I wasn't necessarily feeling my Orcs at that time because, while I do love my Orcs and greenskins will forever be my first love, I was not exactly looking forward to getting into updating a whole bunch of plastic models that were, frankly, put together by a teenager with exactly 4 or 5 paints to his name, no idea what he was doing, and the only thing that resembled technique being applying this very big thin paint called a wash to it, letting it seep into the cracks and calling it liquid talent. My old Orcs do not look great. So I ended up starting with getting into everything on these lower two shelves back here, minus the one blue model I picked up for my nephew, which is Imperial Guard. I like my tanks, I like my green Krieg, and they make me very happy, especially as a little bit of a war history nerd. Additionally, armory-wise, I haven't put my orcs out yet, because they're in a shoebox. Not really, they're in multiple shoeboxes. Is Space Marines, Black Templar rules, but I'm using my own custom chapter lore. And on this shelf, I am beginning the start of an Iron Warriors Chaos Space Marines Legion. So it gives me 4 armies to work with, 4 armies to do bashes for, and 4 armies to talk about. We'll be recording miniature projects and bashes. We will be talking and writing lore, and quibbling here and there about the hobby itself. That's about where I'm at. I'm really happy that I got back into it. So, yeah, that's where we're at now. It's a little on the... It's a huge, actually, departure from what I previously did, but I think it's an improvement. So, as far as current projects go, I have a few models in the works that I have not really done any more progression on. Anticipating recording. We'll be getting to those. For now, stay tuned, hang out in this space. Maybe in the future, once I update my internet, now that I'm out of the boonies, I may also do hobby streams. So we'll see where it goes. Gaming content's not completely gone, I just don't really feel that into it anymore. But there's a very good chance that here and there, interspersed, there might be some, but I don't want it to be the main focus thing. I'm not committing to a schedule yet. Videos will come out when they come out because this is ultimately a hobby channel, not my main job. So that's about where we're at right now. Thank you very much for waiting, those of you who did. Sorry I poofed, those of you who are understandably salty about it. And I'll see you guys in the very near future. Peace.